our national correspondent. Okay, we're going to hold off on there. Looks like we've had some very intense lightning there in Cincinnati. They're going to try and get to, okay, we're going to go out. He's in a safe spot. We want to get an update from our national correspondent, Justin Michaels, there, just south of Cincinnati in Covington, Kentucky. Justin, what can you tell us?
Okay. All right. Hey, Chris. Yeah, so I just want you to listen very quickly. You can hear the tornado sirens going off here. We are now inside the building, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen. We just had an enormous crash of thunder and a massive bolt of lightning very close to where we're standing. So we're going to be staying inside moving forward until this passes. But this is the time, very likely, that people need to be getting to their safe places. We are considering doing that right now as well. We know that that tornado warning is just to the south of us, but we're in a severe thunderstorm warning as well. We're in the middle of that, and also a flood watch is still in place. So we're still waiting to get confirmation on whether or not that tornado warning extends to where we are right now. I don't believe it does. No, it is still south of us. But if we look off to the west of where we are, there is an extraordinarily intense batch of weather. And that is why people, if you are in earshot of the Weather Channel right now, you need to get inside at the very least. I would not be standing outside. Listen again to the tornado sirens. Okay, they're going off, and it sounds like they're going off in Cincinnati, but that also could be reflecting off something coming from where we are in Covington, Kentucky, maybe bouncing off the skyscrapers there in Cincinnati. I can't be sure where those sirens are coming from, but the bottom line is we hear them, which means people here also hear them. Another really concerning thing, Jake, take a look at I-75 over there. Take a look at the high-profile vehicles and other people who are on that highway as this storm is coming through. Straight line winds happens on a regular basis. Take those trucks onto their sides. Very concerning to see so many truckers on the road like that as this warning is so close to us, and we are in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Massive bolts of lightning just over the stadium there. All of this happening in real time. And we continue to watch that tornado warning just to our south. Taking a look now at EarthCam as well, a very high perspective to give you a much broader perspective on the storm that's eventually going to be getting here. It's coming through the area, but very slowly at this point. In fact, it moved again. The radar moved a little bit again, getting closer and closer to us. We're right on the edge of what looks like the worst of this storm about to get to the Cincinnati Metro. Remember, the Cincinnati Metro is not just the city of Cincinnati. It is also Covington, Kentucky, and many other small communities that speckle along the Ohio River. And all of them right now under the gun for the potential for this severe weather as it gets closer and closer to the area. Listen again now to those tornado sirens going off as we look at the sky above Cincinnati. The very clear cutoff of the darker clouds and the lighter clouds, a lot going on up in that atmosphere. Listen to the sirens. So, about 2.25 million people hearing exactly what you're hearing live on the Weather Channel. We have severe weather warning, severe thunderstorm warning in place right now. The tornado warning in place directly to the south of us. A flood watch in place that extends through 11 o'clock tonight. Lightning coming down, thunder as loud as I may have ever heard it about 5 minutes ago when we started this live shot. It scared the dickens out of us that we all rushed and got inside because it felt very close and sounded very close. So this is the time, folks, if you are in earshot of the Weather Channel or you have loved ones, text them, call them, tell them just to get inside for right now. This is not the time you want to be outside. This is the time to bring the kids in. This is the time not to get in your car, to go to the store or to a restaurant or out for the evening. This is the time, regardless of whatever reservations you may have, to simply stay inside. I can tell you something else that we're feeling right now coming through the door of our hotel where we're standing. The temperature is dropping significantly. That outflow coming from the storm that's approaching us right now is dropping the temperature. All that cool air being pushed out of the clouds and out of the storm, and you can feel it. It's amazing the difference in the temperature we're feeling right now as it's coming through the door. But looking at the sky, looking off in the distance, looking off to the north now, but also to the west, the clouds are extremely dark. Now, looking right now, again, we still have that tornado warning just to our south. That is active right now, at least for another 18 minutes. We also have the severe thunderstorm warning in place also for another 18 minutes. So we've got another better part of 20 minutes right now to sit and wait and watch how this plays out, but it certainly is not the time to be outside. Certainly is not the time. Let's hear, did the sirens stop? Yeah. It seems like the sirens have stopped at this point. That has got to be a little bit of a sense of relief, but that does not mean the weather has stopped. We still have a very intense line of storms off to our west. Chris, so we're watching this. We are going to be staying inside for the remainder here until this line goes through, at least until it's safer to get back outside. But right now, it just isn't safe to be there. Chris Bruin, back into you.
All right, we appreciate the update there from Covington, Kentucky, overlooking the Cincinnati skyline.